portfolio of stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Have we got news for you? A wild surprise on jobs and a massive stock market rally. We'll try to explain it all, but I'll start with the jobs numbers. Okay, the unemployment rate went down. I repeat, it went down. Okay, a still high 13.3%. Everybody expected it to go to near 20%. It did not. It came down 13.3%. The government says the resumption of economic activity at the end of May led to an increase, repeat, an increase of 2.5 million new jobs. It was supposed to be a loss of 8 million. Clearly, a lot of people were recalled to work and went back to work. Now, to say this is a surprise is the understatement of the century.
Unbelievable. Well, Varney, well, I'm going to try to help you with this, okay? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where you get the truth. Where you get the truth. So let's go back to what Varney's saying. He's so excited. He's so excited. Let's talk about first of all, we'll talk about the job numbers. Now think about these job numbers. Everybody's so surprised. Surprised. We're supposed to lose 7 million jobs. We gained 2.5 million jobs. Did we really? What nobody's talking about, none of the fake business news networks, I think I'm the only one talking about it. There's a thing called the BLS. The BLS, okay? Bureau of Labor Statistics. These are the people who control the numbers. They decide what the numbers are. The first Friday of every month. How many jobs gained, how many jobs lost. And remember, every president controls the BLS. Now, they have a system called the birth death metric system. Yes, they birth jobs when they want to, and they death jobs when they want to. They simply make up, you have the Federal Reserve has 8 different areas in the country. In each area, they'll create jobs to say, you know what, I think in this area over here in Chicago, I think they had 20 new companies opened up this month. And let's just guess, let's put in this company, they must have 25,000 jobs. Let's put in this one over here, 35,000. Hey, why don't we put in this one here, 40,000 jobs? That's how it works. So let's go through this. 2.5 million jobs in May instead of losing jobs. Now, the BLS is trying to take parking space in our heads where you need to believe, okay, at the peak, I'm talking April, at the peak when the business was struggling. Businesses were struggling. We had 533,000 businesses close in April. Now, do you remember what happened? The government stepped in with the socialist program, Payroll Protection Program, to help those businesses that were struggling to remain open. The idea, it was an SBA loan or grant to meet payroll because the government didn't want you laying off your people. Now get the date. This was April 533,000 businesses closed that month. Historic peak. It peaked in April. Now, they want us to believe, the BLS, at the same time in April, when the 533,000 businesses closed their doors, 345,000 new businesses opened. Oh, you don't hear this from the fake business news people, do you? No. See, I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, let me say this again. In April, we had 533,000 small businesses closed in all your communities. You've seen them. I see them every day. My friends have businesses. They're all closed. But they want us to believe, okay, Larry Kudlow and the boys want us to believe that the payroll production program was going on. Well, it was going on to save these remaining businesses, trying to help them. 345,000 businesses opened at the same time when 533,000 businesses closed. And when they were closing, the remaining businesses that were open were getting help from the payroll protection program. And while these businesses that were struggling to stay open were getting their checks to pay payroll because they couldn't afford to, they're telling us 345,000 new entrepreneurs opened up businesses. What, are you nuts? Now, May. This is the job numbers are for May. And come in May, 60%, they want us to believe, they're taking parking space in our head. They want us to actually believe that 60% of the 533,000 businesses that shut down in April reopened. It was magic. 60% reopened in May. 4 weeks earlier, they closed. Now they reopened to join the 345,000 new businesses that opened while the 533,000 businesses were closing. So this is a swing of 1 million jobs, which is the contribution to the 2.5 million jobs. That's the truth. Now, Varney says, well, the 13% unemployment rate. No, that's true. That's not true either. Not at all. How can we have a 13% unemployment rate when during the greatest recession, December 2007 to June 2009, was 10%? What are you, nuts? Here's how they got the number down to 13%, when it should have been at least 5% higher. The overall unemployment rate should have been at least 5% higher. Let's say 3% higher. Let's say 16. But what they did is how they classified the unemployed. If they classified all the workers as unemployed on temporary layoff, which they didn't, if they did that, the real unemployment number would have been 16, 17, 20%. So they fudged, here's Larry Kudlow and the boys, the plunger team, they fudged the overall unemployment rate, and they fudged the jobs. And that's how we came up to the 2.3. It's called birth death metric system. And whatever White House, who's ever in the White House at the time, they always control the BLS. They have the key to the statistic closet. So that is the truth. That's what's going on. That's how these numbers came about. Because the numbers absolutely make no sense. But I'm not complaining. Now, here's the key. Now, the market's up over 800 points. Who's been benefiting from the stock market that's rallied 40%, a historic rally of 40% in just 50 days? Never before in the history of this stock market, since the day when it opened, we've ever had a 40% rally in 50 days, while corporate profits were declining by 30%. What are you, nuts? With 42 million people out of a job? More when I get back. See, you get the truth here at Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be. But you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so this job number that they came out with, instead of losing jobs, creating jobs, 2.4 million jobs or 2.5 million jobs, is very suspect. It makes no sense. The BLS, which controls these numbers, used a system called birth-death rate. And the birth-death system, they can make up as many jobs as they want. They can take any area. We have 11 areas in our country that the Federal Reserve oversees, and the BLS goes into each area and says, okay, we'll guess this area just created 22 new businesses just opened. So what we'll do is we'll put in one of the business made 10,000 jobs, the other one 200 jobs. This is what they do. This is what they do. Now, but let's pretend it's real. Let's pretend it's real. Who benefited? Who benefited from all this? I mean, every day, remember, earnings, think of as profits, going down 30%. But the Federal Reserve kept shooting cannons of cash every day at the stock market. Keep printing and shoot money at the stock market. Not the economy. Not the economy. So who benefited? Did the economy benefit? No, not at all. We still have 42 million people out of work. And even with the 13% fake unemployment number, which is really about 20%, how did the economy benefit? They didn't. So everybody's celebrating, but the economy didn't benefit. Now, who benefited? My members benefited. In fact, it was a couple of weeks ago when nobody was buying the airlines. Nobody. And here's what I said on May 19th. All right. Also, one last thing. We're going to start keeping our eye on the airlines, okay, called dog stocks. Because remember what I told you? Remember I said to you, when we first started out, I said we're going to first buy gold. Remember nobody wanted it? Now we're up big time. Then I said we're also going to, we bought the metals and we bought the FANG stocks. We bought Facebook, we bought Facebook and Netflix, two FANG stocks, Microsoft and Apple, up big in all of them. Then I said let's buy oil. Now we're up big in the oils, all right? And now I'm telling you, you got to buy the banks, and next will be the airline. Exactly what we did. Nobody wanted them. All these financial shows on TV. Don't buy the banks. Don't buy the airlines. Taking too many years for airlines. Going to take years for them to come back. I said to my members, nobody cares. Remember, when you buy stocks today, it has nothing to do with the company. It's a glorious casino. It's a fantasy casino. The big institutions who benefited from all this big rally, remember this 40% rally in 50 days, a record. The institutions benefited, or think of it this way here. Only 18% of the 143 million people who pay federal income tax is in the stock market. Is in the stock market. That's it. Very few people are in the market. It's just the rich that are in the market. That's simple. But so we bought the airlines. Now, Southwest Airlines, we have a 36% return. Alaskan Airlines, 51%. The ETF for all the airlines, we buy a basket called JETS, J-E-T-S, up 23%. Oh, by the way, talking about airlines or aircraft, Boeing. Nobody wanted Boeing. All the geniuses on all these fake business news networks. Stay away from Boeing. Stay away from Boeing. I said to my members, we're buying it. It's up 50%. 50%. Then nobody wanted the banks because the banks were trailing. And when you don't have the banks leading the stock market, this rally can't sustain itself. Matter of fact, they're already selling into this rally today. In fact, if you look, you see a lot of the stocks that went up today, the big boys are selling into it, taking profits because they know without the banks leading, these rallies can't sustain themselves. To sustain themselves, the Federal Reserve has to keep taking their cannons, push them out there, and keep shooting cash into the stocks, which they've been doing now for 50 days to push the stock market up so they could tell you the stock market is the economy and everybody can tell you the economy is getting better. Goldman Sachs up 21%. And these banks are all in deep trouble. Banks don't make money when interest rates are at zero or near zero for 12 years. Goldman Sachs up 21%. Bank of America, we're up 25%. Citi, my members are up 32%. So we bought the airlines nobody wanted. We bought the banks nobody wanted. And we bought the oils that nobody wanted. MOP, 33%. SLB, Schlumberger, we're up 46%. Valero, we're up 34%. MRO, 41%. I can go on and on. But I don't want you to be a gang member, join my gang, because of these percentages of gain. Any dope can do that when you got a bunch of cannons out there the Federal Reserve owns and keep shooting cash every day for them to buy stocks. There's only one place stocks are going to go. It's up. You can't stop it. They just keep going up. But now is the key. Now is why you need to join my gang. More than ever. Because if you're up in your stocks, how do you know when to get out? You don't. You don't. Nobody can tell you when to get out. And I'll prove to you in the next 10 days when I give you my stock, I give you my chart, my color-coded chart, free for 10 days, and a membership free for 10 days. You're going to see over 10 days, that's 2 weeks of trading. It works. It tells you when to get out. You don't get stuck in these things, and you don't wake up in the morning and the market's down and you lost money, or your stock you're in, you're up $5,000 or $2,000, and all of a sudden it's wiped out. It doesn't happen. And I'm going to give you this chart for 10 days, and it proves it to you. And if you just follow what we tell you, we'll prove it to you. You'll prove it to yourself. You'll sell it yourself. You don't need me selling it to you. So who benefited? Who benefited? 18% of the 143 million people who pay federal income tax. That's a tiny group of people. Tiny group of people. 84%, think of it this way, of the $19 trillion in stock gains go to just 10% of the population. Just 10%. Do you believe this? Well, what happened to everybody else, the 90%? They're getting screwed. We'll be right back. Join my gang. Get your chart free.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the chart. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, in the last 2 weeks, especially this week, didn't you hear me every day say, I don't get it. Why aren't you in the stock market? How can you not be in the stock market? Everything's changed now. In the last 10 years, 12 years, everything's changed. All they're going to do, the very, very wealthy, is make sure the market continues to go up. But there's a problem with that. Markets are going up, but profits are going down. Markets are going up, but it's a handful of stocks. Do you know this 40% historic rally we had in 50 days, that was driven by 10 stocks, your normal FANG stocks, your Microsoft and Apple, your Home Depot and Lowe's, a couple others. Only 10 participated in this market that contributed, I'm saying, to most of this rally. You got to know when to get out. I kept saying to you all this week, the week before, get in, and I'll make sure you're always out. Now, right now, when my members are up 21% in Goldman Sachs, they're up 46% in Schlumberger. Anybody can do that, especially when the Federal Reserve every day is printing money, giving to the 5 banks to go out and buy stocks, just like they did in 2008 to 2012, called QE. How can the market not go up? The stock market, remember, consists of these large corporations. 4,331 of them. Annual profits between 13 and 19 trillion. You know who gets that 13 and 19 trillion? A very small population of people. Goes to the top 10% of the population. 10%. 6.7%. Think about this. 84% go to the top 10% of the population. 6.7% of stock gains go to the bottom 80% of our population. Remember, we don't have a lot of people in the stock market because you can't afford to be in it. 44% of our 137 million workforce make less than $18,000 a year. Let me repeat. 44% of our 137 million workforce make less than $18,000 a year. For those poor folks, when these stocks are going up like that, they're getting slaughtered. They're getting killed. It's called inflation. Their cost of living, just in the past 3 years, have gone up over 14, 15%. That's even low. Because the more the stock market goes up, the more inflation. But they lie about inflation. Because to tell the truth and say and to admit to inflation, that means they got to raise rates. And that's the last thing that our owners, who control the Federal Reserve, who controls the cannon, who pushes all the money in the market, they don't want the rates to go up. They don't want the rates to go up. So these poor folks, oh, by the way, what do they do for them? While everybody else is getting rich, they give them access to credit. Hey, now you can buy a car. Never mind 3 years, how about 5? Never mind 5, how about 7? Never mind 7, how about 10? They keep giving them access to credit to make them feel good, like they're participating in something. And then they lie to them and say, look at the stock market. That's the economy. That's the economy. Don't worry about your job. Look how wonderful the economy is, pointing to the stock market. $2.3 trillion, the CARES Act. March 27th, that was signed. Designed to do what? You think the government is nice guys? You think the government wants to take care of you, help you? Are you nuts? It's designed to keep the investor class safe. The 10 percentile who's picking up 80% of the 13 or 19 trillion in profits, put them in their pocket. It's designed to keep them safe. So there's no revolt. Because of the working class. They don't want the working class to revolt. That's why they give them access to credit. That's why they gave $2.3 trillion in the CARES Act. I can't change that, but here's what I can help you with is join the gang. Everybody's saying right now, do you think the stock market's too high to get in? We don't care if it is or not. Because if we get in, we see a good stock and we get in it, my members don't have to worry about, oh my God, if I get in now, will the market come down? I'm going to get caught. They don't have to worry because we make sure every day we're on it. And we tell them exactly what to do with our portfolio stocks. We tell them, okay, the market's going to start going down. Start taking some, like today when the airlines shot up big time, we said, sell into them, start taking profits. You have somebody every day guiding you. Every day your stock has a video on it telling you exactly what to do. Our director of education every day sits down with his people, and before they post that video, They go over it, and then they make the decision, okay, what we're going to do with this stock. Here, give you an example. Here's one they posted at 2 o'clock today. One of our oil stocks. We're up big time in this one.
And OIH doing really well for us today, up almost $20 a share. We're going to add to it again, and we're going to put our stop at 1.
See, so what he does, does anybody do that for you? Nobody does that for you. And he goes on, and so you come home from work, and let's say you selected OIH. Let's say you selected GE, whatever you selected. Okay, out of our portfolio, every day we tell you exactly what to do, and the most important thing is to get our people out. But even more important, to get them out before the market goes back down, and this market is going to go back down. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? In 40 days, some of these stocks, our own stocks, up 44% in Schlumberger. You don't think it's going to come back down? Boeing, up 50% in about 6 days, 7 days. This is nuts. This is nuts. But that's okay, because the most important thing, I don't want you to join the gang because I said we're up 50% in Boeing in 4 or 5 days, whatever it was. I want you to join because you're going to say, I feel safe because they're going to get me out in time. So if I buy a stock, I don't have to worry. I'm going to be out in time. But even better than that, for the first time when this stock market corrects and crashes again, and it will, we got all the signs. There's so many signs this market's going to crash again. That you're going to not only make money on the way up, you're going to make money on the way down. My goal is to make sure we raise money for St. Jude. We've been doing over 25 years. The only way you can make money is if you're making money. And how we protect you is not only do you make money on the way up, but make money on the way down. On the way down. Think about it. Think about it. How many times have you said, I got to get out of the stock before it goes down? I got to get out of the stock before it goes down. Well, if you're getting out of a stock because you think it's going down, what do? You get out, and then you look for another stock that's going up. Well, that's dumb. That's stupid. Because think about it. All stocks, they all follow each other. Called momentum. All these stocks are up 33%, 46%, 34%. Our other stock up 41%. That's called momentum. They're all moving up. One drops, they all drop. So the key is, instead of getting out and go look for another stock to go up when it's already overpriced, stay with the stock that you're convinced is going down and make money on the way down. And we do that for you. In 10 days, you'll be convinced. Go to my site, philsgang.com right now. It says, get started, and it's called the Working Investor Group. Get your free chart for 10 days and your membership. And I'm not going to sell you a thing. At the end of 10 days, you will be sold. You will be sold. This works. I just wish I could shake people. Didn't I say this week, all week, why aren't you in this market? Why aren't you in this market? The market's rigged to the upside. Now they come in and they rig the jobs number to justify it. Do I care? I could care less. Listen, this is insane. Listen to this.
Why did this recovery start so early? Because we weren't really expecting it until maybe July or August, but it's already started. Why so early?
Well, maybe a couple quick reasons on this. First of all, we reopened.
Oh, my God. What a bunch of nonsense. We reopened. Reopened what? We'll be right back, right after this break. Get your free membership and chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
and we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
This jobs report, does it mean that the recovery is faster and stronger than we all thought?
Well, I mean, Stuart, good morning. And, for weeks now, we've been hearing about this disconnect between the market, which has been soaring for months now, and the economy, which we know the fundamentals have been very weak. Well, maybe they're not as disconnected as we thought.
No, they're disconnected as you thought. This is not a recovery. Listen to me. When I'm talking to my members, and we're up 21% in Goldman Sachs, 25% in Bank of America, Boeing, nobody wanted up 50%. There's no recovery, I tell them. This is not a recovery. A recovery is when you get a good job, not a part-time job, but a good, solid job with benefits. When you don't have to have that second job anymore. When you don't have to have that second job. That's a recovery. We're nowhere near that. People are still working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. People are still struggling. The only people that are doing well in this country, and the haves and have-nots are getting wider and wider due to the stock market, are the top 10% of the population who split up $19 trillion in stock gains. While the 6.7% of the, or let's say 80% of the population They get 6.7% of the stock gains. 10% of the population gets 84% of the stock gains. The economy is not growing, and it's not going to grow because, remember, the CEOs have no benefit for them to take their profits or borrow money and push it back into their company to buy new equipment so you can produce more. So that when you produce more, you make more. They don't want your wages to go up. They don't want wages to go into savings. They don't care. We don't need spending anymore. Nobody cares. Remember, it used to be, boy, we got to keep pushing money into. I always remember, every time the market crashed, the first thing we always looked for was money going into IT spending. We needed money going into IT spending. If money was going into IT spending, we knew the CEOs had their head on their shoulder and they're going to start pumping money into business investment, and then their economy was going to grow again. Nobody cares about that because your CEOs of companies are not tied to how well their company does, only their stock. Let me repeat that. Your CEO of a company, he does not care anymore about how well his company does. He only cares how well his stock does. It used to be for a stock to go up, for stock to do well, the company had to do well. He had to make money. That's all gone. He no longer has to make money. The company he's ahead of no longer has to make a profit to move the stock price up. So he's not focusing on profits anymore. He's not focusing on business investment anymore. This has been going on for 12 years. We've never had a recovery. It's been nothing but a fantasy casino, which you could have made a lot of money in if you stopped listening to these people, the fake business news networks, and if you get smart and dump these 401ks, which I know you'll never do because you don't understand them. So if you don't dump them, at least have an alternative. Your Social Security is not going to work. They're screwing you on Social Security. They're going to cut it by 21%. Your 401k doesn't work because you got 27 hidden fees. In 401k, you don't make money in 401ks. People can't make money in 401ks. The people who are in 401ks, very few people. Oh, a lot of people. 50% of people don't have a 401k. The 50% that do have a 401k, half of them don't contribute. They can't because their jobs are so bad. Their wages are so bad. When you have 44% of our workforce making $18,000 a year or less, with the cost of living going up in the last 3 years 14%, they're screwed. So the only people who are benefiting are the people in the stock market. And this will never end. They're going to keep doing this because they finally convinced the American people the stock market is the economy. And they're going to convince the people, as long as they can give them credit, give them credit cards, get them a car, whatever they need, as long as people can consume what they want, they feel like they're doing terrific. If they're spending more than they make, the fake business news networks tell you that's great. That means you're strong. But at one point, you're going to move this market up. We're on the other side. The debt is so huge like we have now. We got our debt, household debt, our corporate debt. Our country owes $100 trillion, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. And when that day comes, my members will be out of the market. You won't. Especially in a 401k, you'll be stuck in that thing. And when that thing will be going down straight so fast, and you're going to be calling your broker, whoever, what should I do? What should I do? You can avoid that. You can avoid all that pain. Yes, the market's going up. Our members are doing well. But I'm going to be more proud. Not that they're up in Boeing in a few weeks, whatever it was, 50%. I'm not proud of that. You know I'm going to get proud? Is when I say, you know what, gang? We got to turn around, take our profits, and get out of Dodge. And we got to set up right now so when the market starts crashing again, which it will, that we're short, that we're in a position to make money as the market goes down. None of you listening to me, unless you're a gang member, are not in a position when the market goes down. You got to sit there right now and you see the market going up. Many of you are making a horrible mistake. You're getting into the stock market now. You know how many people today got into the stock market? They didn't get into the stock market when Boeing was up 1%. They got into Boeing today when it's up 50%. That's the biggest problem we have in this industry. You're educated to get in at the wrong time. You always get in exactly at the top. You always do that every time. Well, let me tell you, you're not going to do that with me. You're not. You're going to get in when you're supposed to get in, but the beautiful thing, you're going to get out when you're supposed to get out, and even better, when the market drops, you're going to be participating in it on the way down. But this is a joke today. This job number is a joke. Okay, if anybody believes this stuff, you're going to be out of your mind. Do you really believe we gained 2.5 million jobs when we lost 42 million jobs since March? It's impossible. This is all fraud, but I don't care. You think I'd said, oh boy, this is fraud, I'm staying out of the market? Are you nuts? They're just going to put more money in the market to move it up even higher. But think about it. 2.5 million jobs they said we gained. Impossible. At the peak, when the business was struggling, 533,000 businesses were closing down, shutting down. The government stepped in April and said, here's the payroll protection program. Keep paying your people. Don't lay them off. We don't want a big unemployment. And the ones who were, remember, 533,000 closed down. The PPP protection program were for the businesses who didn't close and were struggling to remain open, to give them a loan, to meet payroll. Now today they want us to believe at the same time in April when 533,000 businesses closed, 345,000 new businesses opened at the same time in April. And when May came, they want us to believe that 60% of the closings, the 533,000, 60% of them that closed their doors 4 weeks earlier are opening their doors. They're all opening their doors again. And they joined the 345,000 new businesses that opened in May. What are you, nuts? That's a 1 million swing. That's contributing 1 million to the 2.5 million. You believe that? You're out of your mind. If you believe that the unemployment rate's 13%, are you kidding? When the recession at December 2007 to June 2009 was 10%, then we should be at 40%. But you know what? Let them do what they want. All I want to know is my members will always be in the market at the right time. But the more important, they'll always be safe. They'll always be out before their stock starts going down or the market starts crashing again. And I'm not going to sell you that. Get your chart for the next 10 days. Try it. You'll sell yourself that. You'll see it works. Join my gang. Have a great weekend. See you on the charts. Get your free membership.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.